we are in the AI gold rush, and right now I'm going to show you 3 things that you should be doing to really get ahead of the AI era and to be using these tools better than 99% of the population. So number 1 I want you to do is start on the practical side. This is anti-gravity. I've been using anti-gravity to create this app for me. This is a fitness app I basically created, and this thing is a bit of a gem, and most importantly, it has I've been putting it together, and it's working really well. Okay, and it's fun to actually kind of, I guess, vibe code. So this is anti-gravity here. If you haven't been playing around with it, I highly suggest you start. Very super easy to actually develop apps, right? And as we're starting to see very quickly, the speed from idea to kind of deployment is shrinking day by day. And the beautiful part is I'm not a coder at all, but AI is doing 99% of the work, and you can see here we've been kind of developing it over time, including new features. And getting there. So the practical side is super important. I think most of us learn through basically kind of getting our hands a little dirty, but that leads me to step number 2, which is the theoretical side. Now, I would be lying if I just said you only need to understand the practical side. I do think it is advantageous right now to be learning the theoretical side, how these AI models actually work. And all these AI companies, Anthropic, Google, are spending tons of money, obviously improving the models, but more importantly, creating resources like this. Now, this will be down in the description, but Anthropic puts out basically their own courses. Now, there are a ton of free courses on the internet. I'll link to a video I made, kind of the top best free courses you should be trying to learn. But if you don't want to do that, you can actually just come to Anthropic, and they have obviously all these free resources that you can come in to further get understand how you're actually using these models and how you're getting these certain outputs. And if it is something as simple as prompt engineering, you can take free courses on the internet about prompt engineering so that you can actually improve your results with these LLMs. But I do think the theoretical side is super important. So that would be potentially, Anthropic's courses. That could be potentially Dario Amodei, CEO of Anthropic, learning his kind of take on AI. That could be going through the Google documentation. Again, there are vast amounts of resources on the internet, and let me tell you, 99% of the population are not using them. And if you like reading books just like I do, these are 3 good entry books I would suggest to start. Now, so my first thing I would say it's a great entry book is just Genesis. Very good book, basically kind of gives you just like the lay of the land about AI and potentially where things could go. It's a good book. Then we have Ray Kurzweil, The Singularity. If you ever saw any dystopian movie or wake up at the middle of night thinking about how AI might rule the world, this is for you. The things they kind of talk about are crazy, are absolutely crazy. However, some things are playing out, or they don't seem too far-fetched as we continue down the AI road. And then lastly, another great book is Why Machines Learn. That really goes into the weeds, so if you like to actually understand the math behind it, the equations, really goes into the weeds, that book is for you. But whether you are learning from Anthropic, Google, or books, theoretical side is very important, and it does enhance your practical ability. But lastly, and without this third one, you're not going to make it too far, okay? So let's talk about the big one. Now, there will be an identity crisis coming very shortly. AI is going to have the ability that we have not seen ever in history before. It's going to be able to do everything faster than you, as we can already tell with the LLMs. It's going to be creating things that we've never seen before. It's very exciting and also very frightening. The last thing is no ego. As hard as it is, as difficult as it may be to not have an ego or to not feel frightened, you have to rather understand that you may be trying to learn, again, math, right? You might be studying for a test and you've been trying to learn this equation, or you've been studying math for 2-3 years, or an instrument for X amount of years. AI is going to do it better than you. Now, when that does happen, there's 2 paths you can go. You can either run from it, or you can dive further into it and actually understand what it's doing so that you can actually stay on top of things. So I would obviously prefer the latter. Drop the ego, understand that you could learn, perfect, learn for yourself, do things that you want to do, but understand that these tools will beat you in a heartbeat. And so don't have that ego and don't be afraid of it. Don't run from it. Lean into it, understand it, do the practical, theoretical, don't have ego, and you will succeed in this modern AI era. Like always, my friends, I will see you tomorrow.